Hello, and welcome to NBC News in the Morning. I'm Maria Garofalo. Today we're going to start off with a segment on social media and its effects in school and in social life for DGS teens. To get the teacher's perspective, we will hear from field reporter Samantha Pianzik.
Thanks, Maria. I'm here with DGS math teacher Cara Painter. Ms. Painter, since the change in school policy on cell phone use, how have you seen an effect in your students' work ethic?
Well, I think the work ethic has changed actually quite drastically in my class. Being a math class, I see students care a lot more about their cell phones than trying to pay attention to lectures or notes. I see a lot of students who, instead of paying attention, actually looking at the example, they're actually just copying the work down as they kind of like catch up on text messages or things like that. I don't think students realize how much it has affected their work ethic. I think that they think it's the same to kind of catch up and just write down the example, or they can kind of multitask, but I don't necessarily think that that is the case.
Has the change affected the students' grades at all?
Yeah, quite a lot. Again, I think there's a lot to being able to actually follow along with an example and write things out and really kind of pay attention. And I actually think this is one of the concerns some teachers have about going one-to-one next year, is because as soon as things kind of become electronic, there's still that disconnect. And I think that you see that just with students kind of paying attention to their phones too, instead of really writing things down and spending the time going through examples. You know, it's unfortunate because I don't think that students in general realize how much just little 2-second conversation, text messages here and there affects their grade.
Thanks, Ms. Painter. Now back to you, Maria.
Let's go to Catherine Lestina to get a faculty member's perspective.
Thanks, Maria. I'm here with Dean of Students, Mrs. Earwood. Mrs. Earwood, since there's change in school policy allowing cell phones to be used in the hallway and lunchroom, how have you noticed a change in students?
Well, we have a lot less issues, I would say, in the hallway and the cafeteria in terms of students getting their phones confiscated and receiving detentions, having to have their parents pick it up. A lot less problems, I guess, too, occurring in that kids can just kind of listen to their music or they're on their phones instead of, engaging in negative activity with other students. I would say, like in the cafeteria, it's just it gives students a way to just chill out and relax and do what they've got to do while listening to the music. So it's benefited that way.
All right, thank you. Back to you, Maria.
Now that we've met with and understand the faculty members' viewpoints on the effects of social media, let's meet up with some DGS students and get their thoughts on the subject. Let's go back to Samantha, who's on the field with Patrick Mitchell.
Thanks, Maria. I'm here with junior Patrick Mitchell, bass player of The Resolution. Patrick, how has social media helped your band become more popular?
Social media has been kind of a vessel for us to gain popularity and gain album sales, definitely. And it's social media is just like a beautiful thing if you're a musician, because you can reach out to so many people across the world and not just stay in your own little area. So we've gained fans from across the country, across the world, and that we would have never met. And just because we just hit a follow button, that's kind of how some people can get introduced to it.
Okay. Has it affected you having so many followers on social media sites?
Definitely, yeah, because we put our personal usernames in the band bio. So that's how I get like 99% of my followers is because it's from the band.
All right, thanks, Patrick, and back to you, Maria.
Thank you, Samantha. Now let's go to Catherine, who's on the field with Bailey Cull.
Thanks, Maria. I'm here with Bailey Cole, senior at DGS. Bailey, how often do you use social media?
I use social media every single day, even like after school or during classes, which I know I'm not supposed to, but it's kind of addicting, so.
Do you find it affecting your schoolwork?
Yes, because during class when I know I'm supposed to be, taking notes, sometimes I'll be like on Snapchat, or like after school when I'm doing homework, I know I'll be like on Instagram and like Twitter.
What is your opinion on the cell phone policy at DGS?
I think it's improved highly because we actually get to use like during the hallway. I'm like walking with our friends and like I see people on their phones calling each other and texting, especially like during lunch. So I think it's improved a lot.
All right, thank you. Back to you, Maria.
Thanks for tuning in this morning with NBC Morning News. I'm Maria Garofalo, signing off.